We've always heard about people who found it very hard to share. They are very private. They find it very hard to connect, to be vulnerable. In fact, they possibly keep to themselves a bit much. But have you heard of people who share too much? Whether it's about their ex's sexual difficulties, the amount they earn, and what have you. The oversharers, as they are called. Before even knowing you, they've hardly barely met you and they've begun to disclose their darkest deep secrets, which ideally should have gone with them to the grave. Welcome to today's episode of How Not to Overshare. Yes, I underscore the word not to overshare. There are a few facets which make for an oversharer. These are things which I think we should be mindful of. 1. I think many people overshare because during childhood they had such superficial and on the surface relationships where they were not allowed in their families to dig deeper and really express things that mattered to them. So, having been on the surface, they miss and feel a void of someone who they can really share their deepest secrets with. 2. Their families isolated them and made them feel lonely. So, the need for attention is so intense, the desire to be attached is so much, so they believe that everything that they share with random strangers will make them likable and desirable. In their need to be attached, they do not realize that they are not self-preserving and keeping themselves vulnerable to any form of exploitation. 3. Many of us are impulsive and are not able to keep things within ourselves. The sugar rush that comes from disclosure is far more exciting than the boredom of building a slow, steady relationship. But don't forget, the oversharer, after he or she has overshared, feels a pang of guilt and shame. In hindsight, thinks that he has or she has shared too much. Not only that, he or she realizes that just a random person has been allowed into their deep self. If you like what you hear, please do hit the like button, please do share my video, and of course continue to write to me at barkha@barkhachulani.com. Till next week, it's goodbye and thank you.